The method that we have employed to bring about a regeneration in parenting itself. So that when you look at the child, you don't see as a chore, you see his cuteness, you see the play, you see the desire, you enjoy the whole thing. Very soon, the children will grow up and they'll go away, and then you have enjoyed that part of it. So that is what it is. And you must understand one thing. Why don't you, we must allow the children to teach us certain things about how to manage our own ego, our own anger, so the children will drive us to moksha. Not the other way around. By using the children, you gain greater spiritual insights and try and develop and reach God faster than God. With these few words, I would like to say thank you, unless anybody has got questions to ask.
We are all here, and actually it's a big congratulations for all of us who are here. That actually shows how responsible we are about the role we take as parents. A lot of people say, well, parents is the most natural thing to do, and they just think they are well equipped to do it. And to see you all here today, that's wonderful. Well, most of you would have some concerns. Different parents, different concerns, because you have probably children of different ages. So what we want to do is put down all the concerns that you have with your children. The first child, second child, third child, every concern that you have, get it off your chest. Put it down on that red square paper that you have. Okay? All the negative concerns, all the problems, all the issues, everything that you want to get off your chest about your child, get it off. Put it on that red paper. I'll give you 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Put it down, and then we'll take off after that. Right? Get it all out. It's 5 minutes. Who has the first issue? Anger. Anger as a negative issue, a problem with a child. Anybody else? Any other issue? Stubborn. Don't need to have hands. Just shout. Just shout out. Stubborn, angry, anger. Naughty. Disrespectful. Lazy. You can write fast enough. Some more?
Language.
Rude. Rude. Rebellious. Playful. Playful. Not studious. Not serious. Responsible. Are you done? You're done. Okay, well done. Now we're going to give you pink hearts. Now let's switch gear. Now I want you to think of all the positive aspects of your child, of all your children, all the beautiful things that the child does. There must be one. All the loving, beautiful, positive things that you can think of the child. Write it all down. Loving, loving, helpful, beautiful, concerned, funny, responsible, intelligent, receptive, happy child. We'll see is, look, we have, okay, it's about 20, your negative was about 28, but look at the powerful, positive qualities of the children that we have. Generous, happy, caring, responsible. Of course, you may not all be one child, they're spread out, but they have that. But what it is that we try to bring out from this exercise is the tendency in parents to focus on the negative. If you ask you meet somebody you haven't seen some time and say, hey, so how's your child? And they say, oh, that fellow never sits down, all the time running. She never listens. Immediately, the tendency of parents generally is to focus on negative. Even the child may have done many good things in that day. They might have shown concern, they have shown understanding, they have shared and all. But the one time the child is rude or rebellious, that's the time you will pounce on the child. So that is what we usually do. And what we want to do here is to try, and this is actually this next 1 hour or so, we are doing a revisitation of perceptions. It's things that we all know, we are all aware. But what is happening is in the rush that we have in our mad lives, we forget. We forget, and so it's an awareness. We revisit our perceptions. We revisit what we have been doing. We know we have got wonderful, beautiful traits, but we focus on the negative. Let's try to focus more on the positive side. Why? Because as we affirm the positive values, who doesn't like being complimented? Who doesn't like being commended? When someone says you're looking good, or oh, that's very nice, or that's touching, and immediately there's a warmth in the heart. And there's a warmth in the heart, we want to do more of that. That's what we're doing with the child. We encourage and blossom, nurture the positive value, and automatically you find the negative part, the restlessness, the mischief, reducing in time. So that's what we're trying to do with this exercise. Shift our focus. Shift it. That's it. Okay. There was this father, very successful, and he decided, he has one child, very rich business tycoon, his wife and one child. He decided to take this child out to the village. He said, well, it will do him good to see tough village life. When he lives so much in comfort, let him see what poverty is all about. It's a good physical training for him, mental training, and then he will be groomed to take over my business empire. So that was the father's thought. He took his son to the village, and he spent in a farm. They spent some time on a farm. Spent 2 days, 2 nights, and on the way back, the father looks over to the son and says, so son, did you enjoy this 2 days? So the son said, yeah, I did. And the father said, so you saw how poor people can be. So the son said, yeah, I saw how poor people can be. And then the father said, so what did you learn? The son said, you know, Daddy, or as the case may be, they probably call Daddy is a business guy. And he said, we have one dog, and they have 4 dogs. And we have a swimming pool just about in front of our house. They have the whole river. They splash and splash and splash the whole river. And you know, Papa, we have these little lanterns in our garden at night, you know, to look pretty. They come out and they see beautiful stars at night that light up the entire farm. And we have all these walls, all the cement walls to protect us. They have so many friends. You saw the way all the friends came to see us and all shared with us, all took care of us. All the friends protect us. And Papa, we have to buy food all the time. They grow their food. Thanks, Papa, for telling us how poor we are. So the father got a shock. He got a shock. That's not the lesson he was teaching the son. But what it showed this father was this father had built up a life of luxury, and he was so proud of that. He wanted to pass this empire to his son, expecting his son to be as proud of it, and thinking, oh, how grateful I am to my father for building this for me. But the son comes from a different lifestyle. He's used to luxury. We are also luxury. He looks at it with his beautiful innocence, like I said, innocent eyes, and he saw the wonders of nature, how natural life can be, and the real values that village folk appreciate. So this does actually happen to us because quite often we bring onto our children the baggage of our life. We may have had a life, different lives. Some of us, I don't know how far this is, some of us didn't have fridges when we were young. I remember having to market every day, mother having to market every day, and now we have fridges, we market once a week, put it in the fridge. It's all luxury. But for them, you know, they don't know these things. We are looking at various circumstances in life from what experiences we have had. But they look at it with a different lens. They don't look at it with 20, 30 years of our lives. They look at it from, 5, 6 years of a different circumstance. So what we want to do with this is to say, look, quite often we talk down on the child. You know, you should know from this that they are poor and we are rich. But actually the child is saying, but Pa, actually I got a different view of it. I think really we are poor and they are rich. So it's about sometimes stopping to think that even this little child has got a different view, a different perspective. And that again is what we're doing, a visitation, revisitation.